Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. I am an intuitive reader, a manifesting coach, a Reiki practitioner, a life path guide, and a mentor to help you co-create the life of your dreams. I also help you heal. I help you work on your nervous system. I help you break through all of those limiting beliefs so that you can manifest your desires. I believe that our every hope, our every wish, our every dream is meant to become our reality. And I truly believe that. I believe if something is in your heart, then it is meant for you. So in this video, we are going to talk about moolah. We're going to talk about money. I recently posted a short about fear of money and about how to handle those moments when you don't think you're going to have enough to pay your rent, to pay the bills, to do whatever. Maybe you're in a bind, right? You're in that scarcity mindset and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Am I messing up my life? When you're in those moments, like, what do we do? And in my short, I was telling people just to take a deep breath. If it's in the middle of the night and you're panicking, you have to tell yourself, I'm not going to find an answer in this energy of me being restricted and tight and worrisome. If anything, if I find some sort of solution, or if I attract a person texting me, or if I attract something in that moment, guess what you're attracting? You are attracting a panicked energy. And we don't want to do that. We never want to find a solution to a problem when we're in anxiety and fear. So the trick on this journey when we're working with money is we first have to look at it as a resource. It's like water. We need it to live. And how can we build that relationship with it like water? You know, you don't have a love-hate relationship with water, do you? You're not scared to look at water. So once you get used to this idea that you're allowed to want money, it is not greed. It is something you physically need to live in this life. We are souls and we jumped into these bodies and we're here to play the game. We're here to learn lessons. And one of the lessons is the money game. How can we learn to relax and trust that we are always being provided for? And normally we are being provided for because we have this faith. So when the universe, I always say the universe is like a helicopter watching us throughout our lives. And when we're being good people, we're being honorable. We're not in judgment. We're not in criticism. We're not in self-hate. When we are being good people and we're leaving a mark on others, we are going to get more manifestations because we're playing the game right. It is literally a video game. You're the player and you have to make decisions to get yourself to each new level. And one of the levels is a money game. And you learning that money's a resource, period, done, that is enough. Once you see it as a resource, you don't fear it as much, and you don't see it as greed, and you don't see it as bad, and you don't see it as, I mean, a lot of people just think money, they have this weird feeling about money. And I used to be one of those people. And that's why I'm teaching about this right now, is because I've read a book called It's Not Your Money by Tosha Silver. I highly recommend it. And it just talks about how everything is not ours. Like this computer that I'm filming on is not mine. It's from the universe. The couch I sit on and watch YouTube videos, that's from the universe. Nothing is ours. So once we can release that and know that we're always being brought what we need when we need it, the fear around money kind of softens. And we're kind of like, okay, if I have $100 in my checking account right now and I need $2,000 by Friday, how can I work with the universe to say, hey, I'm in a bind here. I'm offering this up to you. Could you show me the way? Could you show me where I can receive $2,000? Could you bring it to me in the quickest fashion if it's for my highest good? And you ask and you offer. And in these moments, you are going without the money. The reason why you only have the 100 is because the universe is wanting you to learn this lesson. It's wanting you to use it. So right now, for all of you watching, I want you to drop your shoulders, take a deep breath, and say, I have gone without money in my life to learn to ask for more. That is the main reason. You are here to learn that you are not the provider for yourself. We are here to surrender to the higher power and say, I will not grab the wheel, universe. I've seen you take money from me. I've seen big bills come in. I've seen, alimony payments for other people who are going through divorce. Like there's all these ways the universe can make money fly out of our homes and our wallets. And we are surrendering and saying, I know that you're in control of all of this. I am not going to force it. I am going to rest knowing that you're going to take care of me. And learning that line right there is when the money comes because you're finally getting it. You're leveling up. You've mastered that level in the game. And a lot of us self-sabotage to lose money. We rack up credit card debt, or say we sell something of ours to, gamble. There's all these different ways that we self-sabotage, and we don't know why we're doing it, but our soul does, because our soul is trying to get us in this low state so that we can drop to our knees and say, universe, I surrender. I learned my lesson. I will nurture myself. I won't just throw money away. I will treat it like I'm dating it, like it's my partner. I'm going to nurture it. I'm going to water it. I'm going to make sure to grow this relationship with it. And I'm not just going to not respect money because it's a resource. And everything is a gift from the universe, including your dollar bills in your wallet. And once you start seeing money this way, it becomes a game and it becomes fun because you know that money is like the ocean. It is always available to us, but we just have to walk our cute little behinds along the sand to the water, take a little cup and scoop some water up. That's how it works. But the walking to the ocean, to the water, is you letting go of your limiting beliefs. It's you respecting yourself. It's you not repeating patterns and you surrendering and asking for the help. So when you ask the universe, could you please pay this bill for me? Could you please help me with my car? Could you please help my child with this college payment? When you verbally say it out loud and you offer it up, you are walking to that water. That is the action, the only action that you have to take. And when we are walking to the water to scoop up our abundance, the universe is going to reward us because it's saying they get it. They get that they're not in control. They're surrendering. They're being good people. I see them. They're walking to the ocean. Now we're going to drop the money in. And just a little side note here, sometimes the money comes like midnight the night before you need it. That's how the universe works. I don't know why it does it. I call it darkest before dawn, which a lot of people also call it. We have to learn that little bit of trust and faith when, it's 10 p.m. and the money's still not here yet and we need it by 8 a.m. The miracle arrives. But the people that are not learning the lesson and they're not leveling up are the ones that are freaking out at 10 a.m. because they just don't see how it's going to get resolved. But you watching my channel, you're here to learn, how can I rest into, I know this is a tight crunch right now, but I have total faith in you, universe. I have total faith in myself to be guided to the next perfect step. And sometimes that could be you get an inspiration to text somebody at 10:30, or somebody jumps into your phone at 10:30 and asks you to go somewhere. I know it's late, but say yes, because that could be your answer. So we have to be yes guys and yes girls on this journey. My goal in this video is to get you to be neutral. Whether you have $200 in your bank account, whether you have $2 million, I want you to be neutral. I want you to know that there's this ocean of abundance available to you. So even if you were to have $2 million and you have a fear of, oh my gosh, what if I don't invest it well? What if I make the wrong choice and self-sabotage and lose it all? Or if you have the $200, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. Where's it going to come from? Do I have to go get a job? In those moments, my goal, and I think the universe's goal, is to get you to realize that you're not in control. And we have to be neutral and say, okay, universe, I see you trying to teach me a lesson. You're helping me to be more free. When we are free in our nervous system, in our bodies, in our lives, we are peaceful. We have total faith that we are provided for. We just completely know at 10 a.m. if we start to freak out about our finances, like, okay, I'll be shown the way. I'm not going to go and try to get a 9-to-5 job right now, or a second job or a third job. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to sit in my seat and see what comes to me. And that's the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. The masculine is the doer. They think they have to go out and force everything to happen. And yes, there's a time to take steps and to take action. But first, we have to wait for the feedback from the universe. We say, universe, could you please bring me $2,000 to pay this bill? I will keep my eyes, ears, and heart open to what you're going to bring me. I won't take any action until you show me the way. And you have to be okay with not taking action. And that means you might be laying out back and relaxing in the sun. You might be going to the park with your kids. When you're in these moments, I need you to be present wherever you are and have fun. Forget about your reality for a little bit. I know that's hard to do when you literally have almost nothing in your bank account and you're needing to buy food for your kids or for your family or whatever it is, gas for your car. You're just going to enjoy where you are because, again, like I said in the beginning, you're not going to get anything in a tight, restrictive, anxiety filled state. When your nervous system is relaxed and open and you're having fun and you've forgotten about your reality for a little bit, that's when the money arrives. That's when the inspiration arrives. That's when the people arrive. So your goal, to sum up this video, if you have fear around money and where you're going to get your money from, and you want to be neutral, you are always going to know that in those moments when you feel fear, that is not the time to figure it out. You are putting it on a shelf and you're saying, I'll revisit this later. Universe, can you please bring me an answer, a solution? I offer it up to you. I'm not going to grab the wheel and force it. Please move me, change me into a man or woman who can see the signs and take action. And you let it go and you go and do something fun for yourself and for your family. And I guarantee you, within 24 hours or 48 hours, you will find some sort of solution. And sometimes it could take a week, depending on what you're trying to work with here. But honestly, when you surrender and when you let your nervous system relax and you go play, that's essentially you trusting and being neutral. You're forgetting about your reality. You're not judging yourself. You're not saying that you're a bad person because you're in the situation, because you know you're in the situation because the universe put you there. The universe took the money from you because it's wanting you to use it. It's wanting you to use it and ask it for help because it's trying to teach you that it is your provider. You are not your own provider. You are not the sole provider for your family. The universe is. And we have to go without to understand this. I quit my job. I had nothing lined up. I went without money for a long period of time. And it built such faith in me because every time I needed rent money, it would show up in the most magical way. And I'm telling you, like, even a situation where I think I needed, I was going to get a thermogram for my breasts. I found some lumps on my right breast last year. And a thermogram is like a holistic mammogram. I didn't want to get a mammogram. 40 pounds squishing on breast tissue cannot be good for anybody. I just don't believe in it. And that's my personal perspective. So just ignore me if you believe in mammograms, but it's radiation. I just feel like it's more harmful than it is helpful. So I wanted to go the holistic route. So I got a thermogram, which they take pictures and they use the temperature of your body to detect lumps. My thermogram is not covered by my insurance. So it was $330, I think. Well, the Friday night before my thermogram, I get a random text. Actually, it was Friday morning. A friend, she was having like a bachelorette party, and she's like, Michelle, would you mind coming and doing some readings for my friends? And I know it's last minute, but if you're not doing anything tonight, come out. We'll pay you. It'll be a night of fun. Guess how much money I made that night? I made $350. So literally the universe brought me the money to pay for my thermogram. And that's how it works. You don't need to get $1 million dropped into your lap right when you think you need it. You just need enough, just enough to get you where you're going. And that is part of this journey is, can you be neutral knowing that the $1 million might not show up, but the $500 that you need will. So relax into that and know that you are always being provided for. There's this ocean of abundance out there. You just got to like walk your cute little behind to the water and scoop some up. And walking to the water is talking to the universe saying, I offer this to you. I know you will provide for me and my family. I will relax. I will distract. I will go do something joyful to relax my nervous system so that it can drop in. And that's how you manage your fear around money. And when there's an inspiration that comes in that says, call this person, go to this lunch, write this email, start this website, that's when we are yes guys and yes girls, and we take action. But if you're in fear when you're about to take action, I need you to get your sneakers on and go for a walk out in nature. You do not want to be in fear when you're creating anything for this world because you're putting the fear energy into your creation. Okay, so always remember that. If you're in a panic state, you're never going to get an answer. You're not going to get a download. You're not going to get an intuition. You have to distract and be in your joy or your peace, and that's when it will drop in. All right, lovies, I hope this helped you. If you need help overcoming your fear of money and finances and learning to trust in the universe, book a session with me. I'd love to help you on your journey. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Please help me get these messages out there. I want to help as many people as I can become neutral so that they can live a peaceful life regardless of their situation. All right, I am sending you so much love. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.